So we got them out here at about 30-35 yards. We got a female and a male right there. We'll zero in for 50 and we'll see if we can't take down our first European rabbit here. Well, I was getting ready to go find some of these rabbits out here on Hirschfelden, and I just watched a flock of, well, probably 2 or 3 different flocks of maybe like 40 or 50 different geese that just landed right out here, right on top of our decoy. So I thought, we're going to sneak up on them. We have the 12 gauge. We're going to try and get as close as we can, and then for backup, we're going to have the 22 grasshopper here loaded up. So hopefully we can get just a ton of geese down. So I've done this quite a few times in real life. It's not very easy. You got to take your time, pay attention, and go as slow as you possibly can. A lot of times what you don't want to do is you don't pick your head up and look around. I used to always want to do that, and when I would do that, it would kind of mess up the chances of the animals being there. So the key is just stay as low as you can and just move around like a sloth, pretty much. Imagine like you're a centipede. You know, you're just cruising around, just minding your own business. They have no clue what's going on. You're not a harm to anybody at all. So you're just cruising around and trying to get as close as you can. There they go! They're in for 80. Man, I think we got 5 or 6, which isn't amazing, but we did alright. We definitely did alright. That's going to be 40-yard neck shot on that one. That is not bad. We got this one here. That's going to be a 40-yard neck shot as well. We got this one down here. This is actually the first one that we got. I honestly think we should have passed this one up, but I figured that that was a big male, and it was. 18 yards out. We just crushed that one. A nice goal at 7.2. And that's going to be a female. We hit her at 124 with a 22 pistol right in the wing. So that would have definitely dropped her right on the spot there. I hear more geese coming in, guys. We're going to grab our 22 and get ready here in case we need to. Oh yeah, they're spooked. They're spooked. Got one. Got 2. Oh, that thing got smoked. Oh, come on, reload, reload. So they actually fly quite a ways, even though you hit them with a 22. Oh, that sucker's going down. Never mind. Only 10 bullets left. Yes! We got him! Oh, nice. That sucker's going a long ways. We got to keep an eye on that one. That's him there. It's a decent one, too. So we just spotted him. He's going to pile up right there. Nice. And that was a female. Oh, wow, that worked out so good. So we took down these 2 geese here, and then we took down another goose over there. We'll grab this goose here. That's going to be a female. Left lunged her at 117 out with a 22 pistol there. That's pretty sweet. And then the other goose, I think, landed over here, right? So we'll grab this goose. That's going to be a 5.4 male. Hit him in the sternum at 111 with a 22 pistol. This was a level 3. It's a silver, 6.2. Not far off from a gold, but a 142 yard shot to the wing there with a 22 pistol as well. So that's really, really cool. And looks like we have another one down right here. That's going to be a decent male, 6.4. Didn't quite make gold, but we got him at 61 yards out. Well, now that we had enough fun with the geese, I thought we'd head over and try and find some of these special European rabbits, and we found ourselves a nice little burrow here. Probably about 15 or 20 of them out there. We're going to try and get a little bit closer, and I think we're going to use the 22 pistol. So we got them out here at about 30-35 yards. We got a female and a male right there. We'll zero in for 50, and we'll see if we can't take down our first European rabbit here. There we go. 2 of them down and 1 more. That's 3. 4. And I think something is wrong because nothing is running away. Yeah, something is definitely wrong. But we might as well take them down. And that one too, trying to hide in the back. Alright, this is I don't even know what you'd want to call this. I feel like we're shooting fish in a barrel at this point. It's not even really hunting, not even close to hunting. So I might as well pick some of these up. That's going to be a 1.7 and we hit him in the right lung. That's technically our first European rabbit, although it wasn't very difficult to get 5 yards away from him. But hey, we did get him, so we might as well collect some of these rabbits here. Another one got a left lung there, 1.1. That's a female. Got a couple more down here, and actually there's one sitting right there still looking at us. So I guess we might as well take down this one too. All right. Such a slow reaction as well. So we'll go over here and grab this one, and that's a 1.6 silver. Hit it in the intestine at 44 yards out. And we'll grab this one, and that's going to be a gold. A 1.9 gold. That's going to be our biggest European rabbit so far. 45 yards out, we hit it in the stomach with a 22 pistol. And honestly, at this point, yeah, I think we're actually done hunting the rabbits until they really do get fixed. Well, since the European rabbit tend to be a little bit broken at this moment, I thought, you know what, I kind of want to go back and hunt for some whitetail. So we're back out here on Layton Lakes, and we're in the exact same spot that we were yesterday, which I forgot I never showed you. So here's the spot right here. I've already seen a couple of really nice whitetail here. It is just south of the Belmont Railroad outpost, which is kind of in the middle of the map here, and we're basically right at this, there's a bayou that goes all the way up in here. And typically you can find deer drinking around like 12 o'clock. But lately I've been finding them feeding from 1530 until 2100 right here. So this is the spot that we're at. And that's a pretty solid whitetail buck there, about 200 yards out. And I actually don't mind this buck too. So we're going to see if we can't take down this buck and then maybe get this one if we're lucky. Actually, he just stood up, which might not be a bad thing. Smoked the first buck, but the second one, yeah, we smoked him too. Perfect. So that worked out really, really nicely. And there goes the rest of the deer. But yeah, I definitely recommend, if you're having trouble finding whitetail, come to this location. But the key is actually how we got to the spot. So you don't want to come in from this outpost here. You absolutely do not want to come from here. What you want to do is come in from this outpost, the Runichi outpost, run down this path all the way over here. Or if you have a tent set up over here or something, you know, get the time set to like 1530. And then from here, you basically run along the edge of this bayou here. And once you get to right here, you can observe this whole area, and this is where they're at. And actually, we found some more deer on the opposite side. There's a buck back there. I'm pretty sure that's a buck. I can't spot it, but it definitely looks like it's a buck. There's doe there. Yeah, it's for surely a buck. Actually looks like a pretty decent buck too. Now this spot here is right where we pretty much took the shot from. We were right over there, about 200 yards out, and the deer that we took were right here. But these deer are right across the lake here. I just can't get a spotting on that buck in the back. Honestly, I don't really care if we get a spotting or not, because we could just take that shot. About 330. He's kind of quartering, but I do believe we could take that shot. So let's see if we can't make this happen. Yeah, he's not a giant buck. Looks like he's almost the same as the first one here. But we are going to try and take him. What a perfect shot. And the other buck just bolted, but that's alright. We got the one that we wanted. So in order to get him, we literally have to go all the way back the same way we just came from. But that's okay, because we have these two down right here. And this buck is going to be our big buck. That's our goal potential buck. So we'll grab this buck here first. This one is going to be a 190. And wow, I thought we hit high. We actually did hit a little bit high, but still got shoulder blade and vertebrae on that. 190. Not a bad whitetail buck. But then this one here is going to be our biggest buck so far. I'm thinking he should be gold. Should be like a 2. Actually, the lighting is really good there. I kind of want to take a picture of that. Actually, maybe a screenshot. Yeah, that'll work. And let's find out what he's going to score. He is going to be a gold. So 205 and up is gold. And he scored 211. I ended up getting, it looks like shoulder blade double lung at 207 yards. So smoked him with M1. And that's actually a pretty solid whitetail buck. I'm really, really happy with that. So here's going to be our last buck. We'll grab him, and he's going to score 192. Ended up making a perfect 361 yard heart shot on him with the M1. We actually didn't drop low. I thought we might have dropped a little bit low, but that was a beautiful shot. 361 yards and a pretty decent whitetail as well. Holy, I think we found the whitetail. There's got to be about 20, maybe 25 whitetail here, including 7 different bucks. I would say that that's probably one of the biggest ones there. But then there's also another pretty decent one. Actually, that's a blacktail. That's definitely the other herd of whitetail. It's a beautiful blacktail buck. I kind of want to try and take him down, actually. So he's about 120 out. If we draw back for 110... Shot looked good. I don't know if we exactly dropped. Yes, we did. We dropped him. So either way, that was a pretty decent shot because he did drop. And I don't think our whitetail would have spooked from that. But there they are right there. There's one doe. And there's for sure a couple of bucks. There's another doe there. There's a buck there. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep that buck spotted. We're going to go over there and check the tracks in a second. But right now, we're going to take down this buck over here, which is that one there at 280 about. Something like 280, I would say. That's him right out in the front. Perfect shot. He is down. And I think that's kind of the biggest buck that we saw out there. Alright, so let's pick up our blacktail buck, and we actually made a pretty awesome shot. A 118 yard, looks like left lung liver stomach shot, and a 144 gold blacktail buck there. Let's take a look at that shot placement. We centered him pretty nicely, considering 118 is definitely not a close shot. It's actually a pretty cool looking buck. If he had some more mass, I would actually be quite alright with that rack. And then this buck here is going to be our big buck. It should be like a 230, something like that. Anyways, let's pick him up and take a look. 220. We made a 281 yard double lung heart shot on him. So an absolute perfect shot on that beautiful whitetail buck there. That's going to be like our second biggest buck that we've seen in quite a while. That's a diamond potential rabbit. I've never seen one of these before. I don't want to take my eyes off it though, because I don't have the 22 equipped at this point. But we're about to equip that sucker really, really fast. Keep an eye on him, keep an eye on him, keep an eye on him. If I would have had the 22 out and ready, we could have had him. But you never know what you're going to see. But I really don't want to spot the wrong rabbit. How do I know if that's... Dang it! Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. It's not him. That's definitely not him. But if they are drinking there, it makes me think that he should be over there too, right? Oh, we had the shotgun too. I had to get rid of it, didn't I? Just had to get rid of it. Oh my god, you guys, we found him. I cannot believe it. I've been looking around for so long now. And all of a sudden I looked up here and there he is. Right over there. He should be drinking. Like 130 yards out from us. So at this point, somebody was driving an ATV past the railroad tracks and actually spooked this diamond potential rabbit. So we've been tracking him for the last probably 45 minutes. And all of a sudden I realized that there's actually a couple other pretty much max weight rabbits out here. And I want to be able to take those out. That way we don't accidentally track down the wrong rabbit. Well, let's just take a practice shot here. Another good one there. So he's down. Those are both max weight rabbits. We're still trying to find the level 3, but they all kind of weighed the same, so that should help us out a little bit. Oh, it's been so long to find this thing that, like, it might be over there. No way. Oh my god, we found him. You're kidding me. I've been looking for the last almost 1 hour now to find this thing. And every time I find him, he ends up going in some thick brush. We got him out here at about 180, so we're gonna get just a little bit closer. Alright, so that's him there. He's 134 out. I can hardly see him, but I can definitely see him good enough. Yes! We got him. Whew. So So we might as well stop by here quick and grab both these rabbits. That's going to be a 6 score in gold. And that's going to be a 5.5 score in gold. So 5.5, we need to get 6.3 and up to be diamond. Well, here he is. No way! We did it! Holy! It's a gray diamond! The first ever diamond jackrabbit that I've ever seen. And it ends up being an incredible gray. These things are so rare. It's the first one I've ever seen since Call of the Wild came out. Leighton Lakes was one of the original maps here. And yeah, these are so rare. I can't believe we got one. We put a lot of work into this thing though. Because, okay, I don't know if you heard in the beginning, there was an ATV. Somebody on an ATV came driving by. And it basically spooked this thing. By the time we pulled out our 22 pistol, and so we couldn't figure out where he went, but we made a pretty awesome shot though. 134 yard, nice right long shot with a 22 Virant right there. That was pretty cool. It really doesn't get much better than that. So the European rabbit came out today, right? And they're all, you know, bugged out and whatnot. And so we wanted to go do something else, something a little more challenging. And we ended up finding one of the coolest diamonds, like one of the rarest diamonds out there pretty much. Wow, that was something else. You know, every single time I saw him, I finally hit the recorder button, and by the time I was getting ready to shoot, it was like he was in brush. I couldn't see him anymore. So then we went back to the lodge. I'm like, you know what? We're grabbing the 22 with the sniper scope. We went out there, and I hit record 5 minutes before we even got to the spot. We took down a couple of rabbits just to be able to kind of like sight in our rifle and see how on we are. I don't really use this rifle too often, so I wanted to be on when we needed it to count. And we found him out there in a herd of rabbits. There was probably like 6 or 7 of them, and sure enough, he was right out there in the middle, and we definitely got him. I'm so happy with this. Well guys, welcome back to the Trophy Lodge, and this here is our first ever diamond jackrabbit in any of our trophy lodges ever. A 6.3 scoring diamond jackrabbit, and we got him the day that the European rabbits come out. What an incredible moment. I am so happy this happened, and I honestly didn't think this would ever happen. The key is, we weren't looking for this specific rabbit. We were out there hunting for whitetail, and if you want to know what spot we were at, it's the exact same spot I showed you where those whitetail were, just south of the Balmont outpost down there, right in that little bayou. He was right along the edge of the far side where we got that second biggest buck there. That's where he was at, and it was like 1500 at night, I believe. But yeah, there he is, our first ever diamond jackrabbit. And that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.